Hello, 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 my friends. I hope that you are well. I hope you are having an amazing morning. I am giving, I guess, afternoon now that we are here. I'm giving you the heads up. My grandbabies are here. They have been coming in and out all morning long. They just want some Gigi time. So if they come in, just is what it is. It's kid class anyway, so y'all better be okay with it because there's nothing I can do about it. I just threw on some Abundance and I just got done doing Envision. I'm probably going to do it again. Envision and Abundance are like my oil this year. I'm just all about that. So just getting in that place of more than enough. That's just more than enough to do the things I need to do, more than enough friends, more than enough time, more than enough energy, more than enough focus, more than enough. More than enough means I've got enough to give to others, and that's just kind of where I am right now in my my journey. I also just ate some of our deep spectra frankincense squared. It is powerful, you guys. It's amazing. When the deep spectra stuff comes out again, you definitely want to grab yourself some. What else am I doing? I'm doing a little bit of basil. I had basil on the back of nape of my neck here. Does amazing things. Just gets me all going. Last one I'm going to do is grab peppermint. As you are popping on today, tell me what oil you are grabbing and tell me why. What is the oil that you are grabbing? I want to know why you are doing it. For years, I don't know if you guys know, some of you, I don't know. Anyways, I have MS and it caused a lot of weakness in my arms. It was hard to move, do things, hold, carry. It was just a whole kerfuffle of stuff. And so I was always in the habit of grabbing my oils, and I put all the oils on my arms because it was super soothing. It was just habit. I just always went straight to my arms instead of specific places. And it was so cute. The other day, my 4-year-old Anna Claire grabbed her kids oils, the pack of kids oils that we have. And I sat there watching her. She was sitting on my desk next to me, and she literally got out every single roll-on, and she rolled them all over her arms and rubbed them in. And I thought, how cute. They copy us. They mimic us. They do what we do. We teach by how we do things. And I thought that was so adorable. And then Athena, who is 2, was grabbing the same oils because she's one sitting next to me, the other one sitting kitty corner, and she would take the oils after her, and she was throwing them on her little feet. And it just really shows, because during Anna Claire's growing up, during that 1 to 3-year-old age, I was still going through so very much, and that's where those oils always went. And then my little one watches us put them on her feet. She's 2, and so that's where the oils go, Gigi. And I just thought it was so cute. And since this whole month, we are focusing on the kids and all of my classes, all of the supplements we're going over, we're really focusing on our kids, and just that reminder that they see us, they're watching us, they're duplicating us, and they're duplicating us in all the things. So just know that ahead of time. So I am not seeing any comments. So I am not sure if I am on here alone. Now I'm debating whether or not I should continue recording and just give you guys the replay, or if I should stop and start again, because this is not the first time that I've seen it happen. So if you're on and you're there, give me a hi so I know that I am not all alone. I think I am going to go ahead and start. Oh, there's a bunch of people. Karen, Susan. Yeah, wonderful. Good. I'm not all alone. Thank you guys. That makes such a difference. I don't know if you guys know this, but when you comment, when you say hi, when you say, oh, I agree, all the different things, when you hit that, oh my gosh, what's the button? The like, love, all the hearts. It makes such a difference as a speaker to know that you're not all alone speaking to, a screen. So giving the love, all the different things, it really does make a difference. And then just as far as the algorithm goes for social media, it gets more people a chance to see it. So click the like, click the loves, click the care, then write the words. If you think it, do a quick thing, even just little emojis as we go along. It makes such a difference. I know, it makes me sound needy. I'm just saying. All right, today's class, this is our sensational supplement. So These classes, so you know, are usually a little bit longer. So I try to keep things short, but when we're going in depth, because that's what we do in the Sensational supplements, this is for distributors to get all the know-how, all of the why, each of the thing that's in there and what it's doing in the body. So this is going to be a long class, and I know you're like, it's just MightyVites, Shannon, but you got to take the word just out of there. This is a super powerhouse packed multi-nutrient that is stinking amazing, not just for our littles, but this is something you could take when you're on the road. If you have a hard time swallowing pills, if you got teenagers who still can't swallow pills, this is powerhouse, and this is what you have to understand. I'm like insanely excited about this one. This is a food-based supplement. So we talk about our master formula and all of the veggies and the fruits and all the things that are in there. Well, our MightyVites is a food-based well. It is superfoods. It's nutrient dense. It is all vegetables and plants for our kids. And this little blessing is going to support not only your kids in their growing body, but it's going to support mental reassurance for you, because we all do our best to give our kids all the things, right? We make sure they've got a wide variety of food, and we're giving them the veggies, and we're giving them the fruits, and we're trying to give them this wide variety of foods. But honestly, how many of you guys have some that are a little bit picky? I remember my son having 3 weeks when he was younger, that he only ate watermelon. Like, we would put lots of things, but he still was like on this forced watermelon diet. And when that happens, or when they're just only crackers, or you fix something that you think is their favorite because they loved it and ate it yesterday, and then today they're like, I don't like it, it's yucky, right? It's stressful. But knowing that I'm giving my grandbabies now, because my kids are all grown, but giving my grandbabies their multi-vitamins, giving them their MightyVites, I know that they're getting that baseline to fill in the puzzle pieces where they miss. So it's stuff, we need that wide variety. We talk about the reds and the greens and all the different colors and eating from the rainbow of foods and how important it is. But knowing that there's going to be times where they're just not gonna. As adults, there's times where we're just not gonna, and we don't get all the pieces. That's what I love about making sure it's a food-based, because it's more food that they're getting in, super nutrient dense. It's fruits and vegetables that encourage that healthy immune system. It's encouraging brain and clarity and strong bones and teeth and muscles and all those little puzzle pieces. That's what it's all about. And remember, this contains no sugars, no preservatives, no synthetic flavors, no colors. It's kosher. It's like all the things, and they are truly delicious. It's like a wild berry flavor right here. They're just chewables. I compare them to sweet tarts because they're kind of tart. They taste like a sweet berry deliciousness. And my littles love them. Now, I will state this. It is for 4 to 14-year-olds. But again, older people, you can still eat them. It's just food. And then we choose with my granddaughter who is 2, because if her 4-year-old sister does something, she wants to do the same things. You guys know that, right? So we just cut it in 4 pieces, and to her it's a little piece of candy. So we don't give her 4 of them like we do my 4-year-old, which is the serving size. She gets 1 or 2 of them cut up in pieces. She gets 1 when she's at Gigi's house, and she gets 1 at her mom's house. Her mom works here 3 to 5 days a week. So she absolutely loves them. I will say they're hard, like a hard sweet tart. So with my little, because like I said, it's 4 to 13. That's the recommended ages. We just make sure she's at the table and she gets it all chewed up, so she's not off by herself doing that. So it's absolutely amazing. It's great. So before we really go into everything, I want to talk about some of the things that we have in here. So we're going to hit on B vitamins first, because you guys know I am a B vitamin queen. I am all about B vitamins. B vitamins are a group of 8 water-soluble vitamins, which means you have to get them on the daily. So this is daily nutrients that we need, and they're all about cellular function. They are about brain function, memory, energy production, nerve function, DNA, RNA, repair, synthesis, and growth. They're emotionally uplifting. They're balancing. Every time you get stressed out, every time you're annoyed over something, our body uses up vitamin B's. It goes through B12 like crazy when we are under that stress state. So it's something, again, we have to replace on the regular. It helps with myelination and methylation. It helps with digestion and enzyme production. So it's not just taking enzymes, it's helping your body produce enzymes. These are all your B vitamins. It's about heart function, cholesterol, blood pressure, heart rate. And I know we're like, but these are for our kids. But I want my kids to have that foundation, so they have all the parts and pieces so their heart stays strong and healthy, right? It's hair, skin, nails, wound, repair, rashes, that type of thing. Healthy skin. B vitamins are so important with healthy skin. It's just a part of it. Neurotransmitter production, so things like dopamine, serotonin, melatonin, all of those neurotransmitters that help us feel calm and zen and relax. That's B vitamins. They have a role in that. Conversion of all the food that you eat into any type of fuel. Your body has to have vitamin Bs in order to do that. This is so important. Vitamin Bs are, they're like a foundational nutrient that your body has to have. All nerve function. And vitamin Bs are a part of it. And when we're talking B vitamins, your source, it is so important to know where your source is coming from. And this is where, in this great supplement, we're literally only using 100% food-based, certified organic, all natural B vitamins. So they're coming with all the co-nutrients and the cofactors and all those other parts and pieces that your cells need to recognize and utilize all the goodness in there. And we use certified organic guava, mango, lemon, holy basil, sesbiana, and these are all kosher, natural B vitamins. They're a food base. And remember, supplements are only there to fill in missing pieces from a normal, healthy diet. So when your kids decide they're eating all crackers or all watermelon or they're stuck on an apple-only diet, supplements help to fill in those missing pieces. And our MightyVites has 0.8 milligrams of B1 or thiamine. And this is important for vision, for heart, for the overall nerve function. B1 supports your nervous system, the brain, your muscles, your heart, your stomach, your intestines. And it is found in foods, so you can make sure you're incorporating them. Things like beef liver. You know how easy it is to get your kids to eat the beef liver. It's in grains though. It's in nuts, it's in seeds, it's in black beans. You get quite a bit in black beans. It's found in pork. You also get 0.9 milligrams of B2 or your riboflavin. And this one helps to support your eyes. It reduces eye fatigue. So think your kids at school all day, reading the books, on the computer, watching the teacher. This one helps to support that. B2 is necessary for all red blood cell production, your healthy liver, your skin, your hair, your eyes, and you're going to find it in foods like milk and yogurt and cheese and almonds and hard-boiled eggs and spinach. Those are all great sources of riboflavin. So those ones are a little bit easier to make sure they're getting into their diet on the regular. We also get 0.9 milligrams of B3 or niacin. This one is so important for skin health. All that stuff we talked about, so important. Your nervous system, your digestive system. It boosts brain function and clarity. I'm telling you, parents, this is why I'm saying we need to be on our Super B, because those are so important. We can handle the stuff that's going on in our life so much better when we're getting all those parts and pieces. And it is found in all protein containing foods. So you can get that B3, and that is vegetarian protein foods, and that is also animal-based protein foods. So getting those protein foods, so important. Starting your kids in the morning, like we talked about at our back to school, and getting them that protein, getting things like our Pure Protein Complete. You're going to see some of that in there. Then we have 2.2 milligrams of B6, which is one that influences the brain processes, the development, helping with the neurotransmitters we talked about, the GABA, serotonin, dopamine, noradrenaline, histamine, glycine, all of those. B6, so powerful. It supports the healthy function of your overall central nervous system. It's also affects memory and focus and concentration. How important do you think that is for our kids in school and trying to remember all the things and do all the things and sit still for such a long period of time? Good sources of B6. These are simple. These are bananas, brewer's yeast. You can sprinkle that on anything and it just adds like a little cheesy flavor to it. Legumes, eggs, sunflower seeds. Those are great sources. Again, you're going to get some in here, but we want to make sure that we're building their diet around those healthy sources. Then it has 40 micrograms of B7 or biotin. This one is so important for metabolism and energy. I've lost now a little over 75 pounds, and we are going to be talking I'm gonna do a class just on what has happened with weight loss and the little tweaks we've made, because it's so important. But your B7, that biotin, important for metabolism. It's important for literally creating enzymes in your healthy gut. Biotin also helps to strengthen your hair and your nails, and that's what we always think of it, but it's so much more than that. It's needed for the formation of those fatty acids and for glucose, those molecules, that energy inside the body. Biotin also supports healthy normal cholesterol levels, strong cardiovascular health, specifically B7 feeds the brain. Powerful. By eating foods in biotin, things like cauliflower and egg yolks and peanuts and mushrooms, biotin, you can, I can't say any of the things I was just getting ready to say. It's great for the brain and the thoughts and clarity. And it's just, B7, you need it. 1.8 milligrams of B5, which is our pantothenic acid. This one helps with regulation of the hormones that can make you feel stressed or anxious or frustrated. It helps with that cortisol and adrenaline balancing. B5 is involved in your whole digestive tract and also in making those red blood cells that we were talking about. It's important for growth. Think hair, nails, skin, bones. It is found easy in eggs and fish and sweet potatoes and broccoli. So those are the things that we can circle it around and get those parts and pieces that we need. Then you have 3.2 milligrams of B12 or methylcobalamin. Yes, that is the B12 that's healthy for those with the MTHFR mutation. This is why your source matters. This is all whole foods. Your body recognizes those foods. And when you consider that 40% of us have that gene mutation, it makes sense just to start with the right type of B12, which is in here. Our B12 is a nutrient that helps, all B12 is a nutrient that helps your body's blood and nerve cells, and it helps to make healthy, normal DNA and RNA, all the genetic material for your cells. B12 has a role in. It has a key role in so many different aspects of bone health and digestive health and red blood cell formation and energy levels and mood and that energy, man. Again, parents, we need our B12. It's needed for the production of serotonin, the regulating mood and calm and feeling good. Because of it, it helps to improve mood and overall energy. It is found in meats and it is found in dairy products. This is one that's hard for my vegan friends. You're gonna have to supplement because you have to have those in, especially if you're raising your children vegan. They need the B12. So check with your doctor on that one. And then I'm going to do a little side note that really has nothing to do with the kids, but I'm going to say it anyways because people don't realize that. If you are on anything for acid reflux, a proton pump inhibitor, you have GERD, and so you take the different things for that, or you're on something like metformin, which is for regulating blood sugar and a couple different things that they give it for now. If you're on those, your body, you have to get your vitamin B12 checked on the regular because you'll have lower vitamin B because those use them up and your body can't assimilate. And having B12 deficiency for a long period of time can cause memory loss and dementia. And sometimes that can't be just fixed by supplementing with it or coming in after the fact. So if it's been that way for a while, that can end up being permanent. So make sure you're talking with your doctor if you're on any of those so that you don't have to worry about getting a B12, a severe B12 deficiency. So back to our nutrients. So those sources we were talking about. So one of the sources is the guava fruit extract. And guavas are so rich in so many different nutrients, including all the vitamins, the carotenoids, the polyphenols, the antioxidants. It is a very popular food in Africa and all subtropical America, Australia. Guava fruits love your heart. They love your digestion and your overall immune system, and they are just packed full of those vitamins. Then we have mangoes, and mangoes are native to South Asia, but they are now grown in all the other countries, including the U.S., Mexico, Caribbean, and it's even the national fruit of India now. That's crazy, and it's full of more than 20 different vitamins and minerals, including high doses of vitamin A and vitamin C, and they are packed with all of those different antioxidants. those yellow, those orange, those red carotenoids that we're always talking about on that rainbow of food. So powerful. Then lemon peel extract. So again, these are all organic sources, so that we're getting our vitamins and our pieces from organic sources. And lemon peels are rich in vitamins, including folic acid and folates and all the phytonutrients for it to be absorbed. And this is where we source 200 micrograms of folate, which is our vitamin B9. Again, this is fine for people with that gene mutation because it's a food source and our body recognizes it as a whole food. 100% all organic, all the parts and pieces. And our folate does not contain any synthetic folic acid or any additives, because I know that's a concern that everybody has. It's extracted using hot water. It would be like if you took broccoli and you used the hot water to cook your broccoli and the vitamin C that you have. So that's how it is broken down. So it has all of its parts and pieces. And why does it matter? We need those folates. We need them for healthy blood cells. We need them to make new cells. We need folic acid. Like, they know it's super important for mamas when they're pregnant, right before they get pregnant, and even in that first 4 weeks, for neuronal brain growth, for the brain to be able to grow like it's supposed to. Folic acid, I mean, it's so important, and that's what we're getting in here in our folate. It's so powerful. DNA and RNA, all of the processes, making all of those cells. It's a part of the process. Your digestive system, your nervous system, your immune system, all of those are a part of that. Great sources, food sources that you can do are spinach and liver and asparagus, kids' favorites, and Brussels sprouts. Those are some of the ones that have the highest level of folates. But just getting that wide variety of greens, you can get some little bits from all of them. And I'm going to link an article that's from the National Institute of Health that is, it's phenomenal, on folate and all of the things that it is powerful for, and why we need to make sure we're getting it in, not just our children and our infants and our pregnant mamas, but we all need that folate going on. The next one is holy basil. And we actually use the actual flower part of that, and not to be confused with the sweet basil. It's not like our raindrops. This is a plant that's native to India, and it has commonly been used in Indian medicine. It's been used over there for a long time, centuries and centuries. And sometimes it's called hot basil. It's got like a peppery smell to it, but it is nutrient dense. This little leaf is full of vitamin A's, vitamin C's, calcium, zinc, iron, chlorophyll. And there are studies that show its ability to help people feel more social, less anxious in new environments. And what are kids in all the time? This is, to me, this is that gift. That is that little amongst something that's already amazing, because we all know that right now we have become a society who doesn't know how to socialize. We get really nervous around people, and knowing that this is one of the things that holy basil already does, I just think that is super cool. It helps with those overwhelming feelings that, what happens sometime. It gives that extra support. I think that's cool. Then we have Sensational leaf, and this is a really fast growing tree, so it replenishes often. That's from South Asia, and the leaves are used, they've been used as food traditionally for forever, for like hundreds of years. And this is our source of our biotin. This is where the biotin is coming from. And the Sensational is rich in all of the different minerals and vitamins that support your healthy immune system, your respiratory system, along with your beautiful vision, your skin, your nails, your hair, all those things that grow. That's what we're talking about. Then we have curry leaf extract, and this is another one from India. The leaves are used for cooking all the time. They are known for balancing healthy blood sugar and massive amounts of antioxidants that are in there. They have nutrients like calcium and phosphorus and iron and magnesium and zinc and flavonoids. Curry leaves are just full of massive benefits, and historically they have been used for healthy blood, energy, everything to do with your gut, your healthy gut flora, even your beautiful hair, your skin, all the things. Then we have amla fruit. Amla fruit, it's fun to me hearing about all of these different things that we're not used to over here, but amla fruit is where we get our citric acid or our vitamin C naturally occurring. It's 27 milligrams of vitamin C that we have in there. It is known as the Indian gooseberry and very popular in India. And people eat it on the regular, like we eat raspberries, right? And it contains high amounts of vitamin C along with, get this, 50 different co-nutrients, those polyphenols and bioflavonoids. The co-nutrients are what takes a nutrient and can carry it so that our cells are able to absorb them. It's It's absolutely fascinating. And other things that are in there are things like vitamins A, B1, vitamin E, calcium, iron. It is full of all those different bioflavonoids. I love it. I think that's exciting. And why do we need vitamin C? Y'all, you know, it's about the immune system. It's about energy. It's about focus. It even helps with your mood. Vitamin C supports a normal immune system, a healthy, strong immune system. It supports your respiratory system and your circulatory function. So important with connective tissue. So for your ligaments and all the different things, your body has to have vitamin C for those things. So our beautiful babies are growing, and it's a water-soluble vitamin. So we have to replace that vitamin C all the time because our body uses it up. And we need to make sure we have this powerful antioxidant in there. And it's a food source. Then we have annatto seed extract. Now, annatto seed is actually this little like furry little seed from India, Jamaica, South America. And it's really popular. It's been used forever, and it's 100% certified organic annatto. And this is where we're getting our beta carotene from. So our vitamin A, 60 micrograms we're getting from that. And when I read annatto on most labels, because that's where I've seen it, right? I always think of it as a healthy food coloring because it's a food based, it's a seed, and it's got the yellows, reds, oranges. So foods that have those colors in them. But it makes sense that those yellow, reds, and oranges are high in beta carotenoid, just like carrots are, just like our wolfberries are, just like the elderberry, because it's those bright colors that are doing all the things, all those parts that make such a difference for our bodies. And annatto is used actually as a condiment in India. So it's been used all over. It is a food. It's very high in all of those parts and pieces. Again, that's where we source our beta carotene, and that is powerful for vision, anything to do with your beautiful eyes, eye development. It also supports your overall nervous system. Vitamin A is that antioxidant that helps to preserve cellular health. So it is, it's protective, and that's already in there. Then we have beetroot juice powder. I'm sure you're feeding a lot of that to your kids, right? They just take that in. Beets are a rich source of folate, that B9 we just talked about. Think healthy cell growth and function. And not only folate in there, but it has manganese, potassium, magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin B6, iron, along with all the cofactors. Because it's a whole food, you gotta remember all of these have everything that carries it into the cell. It makes it so nutrition. And beets are naturally high in nitrates, which turn into nitric oxide, which is so good for your heart, your veins, your entire circulatory system. It loves beets, I'm just saying. And then orange fruit juice powder. Now, oranges have gotten a really bad rap over the past, 10 years since everybody's gone keto. But oranges are powerful, including the peel. The oranges themselves, including the peel, have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for literally thousands of years. Today we just think about it like a yummy snack, but honestly, they're a powerhouse. They're loaded with that vitamin C that we all know about. But that is not all that's in there. It's orange. It's got those beta carotenes. It's got the lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin A, B1, thiamine, B9. It's got B2, B5, B6, calcium, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus. Y'all, that's an orange. That's the orange that everybody's afraid of eating, man. Pop some of those in your kids' lunch and let them get that little boost. It's like a vitamin all on itself. That's what whole food nutrition is about. That's why there's whole foods in here. Then we've got strawberry fruit powder. And these beautiful red berries are loaded with vitamin C, which we know is great for the immune system. But it's also calcium, vitamin K, potassium, manganese, and all of these help build those strong bones, healthy bone growth that we're supposed to have. They're full of the antioxidants that support that healthy cell growth in general, cardiovascular function, healthy immune system, respiratory, right? Then we've got our wolfberry fruit powder. Y'all know wolfberries are one of our signature berries. It is a superfruit. It has been cultivated and used for over 600 years for things like increased energy, exercise endurance, memory, focus, stamina, energy, healthy eyes, cardiovascular health, mood, focus, clarity. So powerful. It's just supportive of so many different pieces. But again, it's because of all of those colors that are put naturally into our fruits and vegetables. Our body loves it and knows what to do with it. Then we've got tangerine pill. We've got the citrus flavonoids that come from there. And again, almost all the vitamin C, so you know, in any citrus is actually in the pith. So you got the peel, and then you got that white part, then you have the fruit. And most of us take the peel, we throw it away. And then we take all that white and we peel it off when we throw it away. But there's so much nutrients to be found in there. And in here, we have the tangerine peel. And that is so much vitamin C that's in there. It has a super flavonoid in there, an antioxidant called tangerine. And it's a super flavonoid. It's been shown to do massive things for cell function and cardiovascular health. And again, vitamin C, all that connective tissue, just powerhouse. Then we have barley grass leaf powder. Now, barley grass is not the little white seed that we use in soups. It's not barley. It is the little shoots, the little sprouts of the barley grass when it's still in the growing phases. It's high in vitamin A and fat-soluble vitamins that's so important for immune system and cell growth and your vision. And also when it's growing like that, has massive amounts of vitamin C that again plays a role in everything from skin health to wound healing to oral health. Vitamin C. It has vitamin K, high amounts of vitamin K. It's a micronutrient that we need for bone formation, heart health, for blood clotting, all the parts and pieces. It's high in polyphenols and flavonoids and all those antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress and just protect us against all the things. In addition, we've got broccoli sprout powder. Again, this is not broccoli. This is not that stuff we eat. This is the sprouts, the germinated seeds. And when they're germinated, they're tender and they're sweet. They have so much more nutrients. It's all the nutrients that the plant thinks that plant is going to need to grow and then have babies and grow again. Like it's that powerhouse cycle. So it's a nutritional powerhouse. And they contain a constituent called sulforaphane, which is so important for digestion. It has antioxidant effects that support your healthy liver, DNA, that growth we're talking about, function. In addition, those crunchy, beautiful little sprouts support brain function, including memory and clarity. It's those boosts that our kids need. Again, this is all with no sugars added, no natural, no garbage added. We use things like erythritol, which is sugar alcohols. We use stevia leaf extract, which is a plant that is sweet. We have a malic acid. So malic acid was actually, when was it? It was back in 1700s. It was identified as this little constituent that they found in apples. And the Latin name is actually malum, is the Latin. That's where we get malic acid. And apples are the #1 source of malic acid. Like 90% of the acid in an apple is malic acid. And it's also in other fruits like cherries and grapes and blackberries and mangoes and nectarines and all the different things. It's even in veggies, things like tomatoes and broccoli and carrots and peas and potatoes. Malic acid adds that tart twang, that flavor, and it also acts as a natural healthy preservative, kind of like apple cider vinegar. But there's nothing that hurts the body using it, and I love it. And actually, there's a lot of science actually showing that malic acid helps with our ATP, which is our energy currency. So it's working with the metabolism and all the energy. And I love that Young Living was able to find preservative that was natural and healthy and good for us to be able to go into our products. I love that they take that time. Then we also have silica in there, and silicone is actually an essential mineral that our body really needs. So when you think about bone formation and ligaments and cartilage, what silica does, it's sand. So there's sand everywhere, right? It is sand. But what it actually does when we ingest it, our body partners that with collagen to make all that connective tissue. It helps so the joints are more flexible, and it actually lends strength and elasticity to the collagen. It's just this powerhouse that's in there, and I love it because it's actually in there as an anti-caking agent. And I appreciate that Young Living goes out of their way to find non-toxic ways to accomplish the science, right? So we need the things not to stick together. It's in there. We need the preservatives. It's in there so that everything is whole and good for us, but I don't have to worry about any of the ingredients in there. We even have magnesium stearate, which is just a simple salt made of 2 different substances, a saturated fat called stearic acid and the mineral magnesium. Found in lots of different foods, eggs, cheese, chocolate, walnuts, salmon, coconut oil, all the different things. But the magnesium stearate is added to vitamins, and its primary thing is to keep it as a lubricant. It's just one of those preservative type things that's in there. it's one more way that Young Living was able to take our MightyVites and make sure it was all food sources. So we didn't have to question anything that was in here, and I love it. So in case you didn't catch it, because I know I talked a lot about the B vitamins, that vitamin A, the carotenoids, there's 60 micrograms. Vitamin D, there's 5 micrograms. Vitamin E, there's 30 milligrams. Zinc, y'all. We talk about zinc all the time and the importance for the immune system and just so many different parts and pieces. There's 1.1 milligram in a serving. It also has selenium, 8 micrograms. So just so many different parts and pieces. And all of this will be, again, free of preservatives, no artificial colors, no artificial flavorings, no added sugars. They are delicious. It is a wide, it's hitting so many parts and pieces. They taste amazing. Your children will love them. I guarantee this is going to help fill all the puzzle pieces. So if you have any questions, if you ended up getting to see this and you are not already a member and you don't know where to get your MightyVites, you're like, I need some stuff, get back with whoever shared this video with you. Get back and let them know, hey, I want to get some MightyVites for my kids, and they will get you a coupon so that you can get a discount on those great things. And if you're already a member, we will be back with another Sensational Supplements next Tuesday. We've got a class coming up on I don't even know when. We'll be here. We're here on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays sharing something. And I'm just glad that you were here, and we will chat with you another time.